Oh, yeah. What is going on, guys? First of all, before we get anything on and cracking, I need y'all to hit that like button. Subscribe if you think you might like what you're gonna see here, okay? This is an informational channel, and I got you guys, man. I got you, okay? So we're gonna fire off with the Insta360 X3 moto vlog video. So with this camera, you got to buy a couple things to make all of this work from what you heard in this video. This camera does not wirelessly, and when I say wirelessly, I mean effectively in a wireless manner via Bluetooth connect to a DJI Mic 2 or a DJI Mic Mini, okay? It is kind of an older camera, but this camera is this camera really put 360 cameras on the map. GoPro, and there's some other companies that made 360 cameras, and they've done well. But something about this X3, when it was released, a big deal was made. And it stayed a big deal for a while. It was the camera that really had people asking questions in comment sections on Facebook, on YouTube, talking about, how did that motorcyclist ride with a passenger at 190 miles an hour? This was the passenger, guys. This was the passenger, and if you haven't figured that out by now you know. There was nobody holding the camera recording or behind the back of that rider, that sport bike, going to 195, 200 miles an hour. That was this guy. This guy was being held on a selfie stick, dangling behind the motorcycle at a very high speed for a video for you to watch and enjoy. So anyways, to make this all work, you start with the camera by itself, right? Then you got to go to Xmount360, which is an independent website. It is not Insta360's website. Don't really know why Insta360 doesn't offer this themselves, but it kind of doesn't matter now for some reasons, and we'll find out a little bit more information as time go by. But at the time that I recorded this video, Insta360 X5 had just come out. That microphone out of the box has a microphone that it can connect to that Insta360 themselves have actually made. So shout outs to Insta360 for finally making their own wireless microphone solution for their X cameras and the Ace Pro cameras and the Ace Pro 2 possibly, okay? And the X, what is it, the Go 3 or whatever? Yeah, look, it's coming out. I haven't gotten it yet in the mail, but I'm waiting on it. Anyways, you're gonna need the X3, right? If you want to use DJI's microphones with the X3, I don't know what that new microphone is gonna work with. I don't know which cameras it's gonna work with specifically, but I know for sure the Ace Pro 2, the Go 3, and the X4 is definitely gonna work with those. I already know that. It's almost kind of common sense just because of the capabilities that they have right now as a camera. Xmount360 makes a mount right here. This mount basically it gets screwed onto with your 1/4" thread mount, whatever. If you have a selfie stick 1/4" thread, you basically wedge this under the camera, take the screw from the mount and screw it tight so that this thing, stays in place. And so you get your Mic Mini. This is the Mic Mini kit. So when you buy the Xmount360's mount, you're gonna buy the mount for the microphone that you plan on using with the camera, okay? So yeah, if you wanna bounce back and forth between a Mic 2 and a Mic Mini, you're gonna have to buy the mounts for each microphone type. Same thing with Rode. They actually make kits for Rode microphones as well. Their kits are like perfected. Like these are really, really good kits. Xmount360, I don't know why you don't offer it yet at the time of this recording, but you guys have these 2 screws here on this mount. Why don't you guys sell us these things right here? And then we can change them between cameras. Sell us just the little red piece right here at a discounted rate. And that way, like, if I want to use my Mic 2 with my X3, I can use my Mic 2. If I want to use my Mic Mini with the X3, I can use my Mic Mini and so forth, and don't have to buy the whole kit, okay? Basically, guys, how this works is you get this mount. Once it's on your camera, you're going to have to buy the microphone adapter for the X3. That also, Insta360 just charges us everything separately, because you would think that the X3's mic adapter will work with the X4, but nope. Same thing with the quick readers. Nope, they all work by themselves. They don't even give you this little short dongle microphone right here. I bought this from a Ulanzi microphone that, like a little mount kit that they have. I'll put it in the description below. But the Mic Mini's receiver, you see this part right here with the electrical prongs on the back? You see this little rail system here? This thing just slides into it, boom. What this mount is good for is for keeping you from seeing the actual microphone kit, or the receiver, shall I say, in your videos. And all this little short cable that I have here will just snap right in to the microphone adapter, keeping your cables and everything out of your video. Now, The camera is $400. The X Mount 360 mount is $40. The DJI Mic Mini can be all the way up to $150, $160, right? The mic adapter, another $20, $30. It's like, you know, you're gonna spend a little bit of money, guys. That's basically what I'm saying. But anyways, listen to the audio, okay, for the moto vlog. This is only gonna be with the 3.5mm setup. This setup right here is the only audio sample you're gonna hear out of this camera, because it will not connect wirelessly to the Mic Mini, and it won't do USB-C audio. So enjoy the video.
All right, guys. So we have the Insta360 X3 hooked up to the DJI Mic Mini, the 3.5mm jack. This is how it sounds with the windscreen at the lowest position. So this is basically pretending like we don't have a windscreen. So I'm going to put the windscreen at its normal ride height. That is about my normal ride height when I'm riding this bike. You're going to do highway speeds. You want to make sure your gain levels on the receiver and on the camera itself are turned all the way down, just to be safe. You can always boost them up in post, and you can also, by doing that, you kind of keep some of the extra noise that may get into your microphone out of your audio, so that your audio doesn't sound like poop. But that's what it sounds like with noise cancellation off. Clipping control is absolutely on. Any video that I make moto vlogging, clipping control is going to be on, for the simple fact that it keeps your audio from clipping. It can still clip. It's just a preventive thing that DJI's put into the microphone just to help out, okay? It's not going to absolutely keep your microphone audio from clipping. It's just going to help it from clipping. So now we're going to go in and turn noise cancellation on. And now we have a noise cancellation, and we're going to do the same thing again with noise cancellation on. Windscreen is going to be at this lowest position. We're going to start at the highest position, which is my normal riding position. If I actually raise my windscreen to its highest position, you guys are going to, the audio is going to sound so good in this helmet. It's crazy. So we're going to go on ahead and get this going. Got the little Toyota thing. I just hear a pop. Pretty sure I did. Okay, I can't get up to the speeds that I just did because looks like everybody that's going into town is going a little bit slower. But 71 miles an hour. Let me go in this left lane and pick up some speed a little bit. All right, so this is normal riding height. We're gonna drop it to the lowest. We've got some cars in front of me. We're going to 76 miles an hour. And this is how it sounds with noise cancellation on. Just about every motorcycle on the market. Speedometer is 10% off the actual speed on purpose. Not really sure why. I guess maybe it's to keep people from speeding, but I don't know how they figure. People weren't going to figure that out, especially people running GPS systems on their bike like I am. Got this Garmin Zumo XT2 that I am still testing against the XT right now. So without further ado, let's get back to the studio.
And so what do you think? Do I recommend getting this? Well, guys, if you're going to use the X3 and you don't want to spend a whole lot more money, like on a brand new microphone, on a brand new camera that may or may not give you better audio, which spoiler alert, they really don't. So you buy what you can afford and what gets the job done for you. The latest and greatest isn't always the best. Jay on the Segway, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. By the way, get over there in the description. Look at all the links down there. I have a link to some of these things here. This is a non-sponsored video. Everything I was purchased with my own money. So I appreciate your support and watching it all the way to this point. G's Moto, I need y'all to get down there in the comments and go on her channel and support her. Okay, if you guys like to ride, you guys know any cool rides wherever you live at, she's gonna need your help. All right, she's just getting started with the whole YouTube thing and wanting to be a long distance motorcycle rider. So get down there, give her a help, give her a hand. And thanks again, guys. All right, see you guys in the next video. I am doing the same format video for a bunch of cameras that I have. So if you have more than just this X3, you have a GoPro, you have a DJI action camera or anything like that, check out, subscribe, and check out my videos. They'll be coming out back to back to back. If you guys have any questions, I mean absolutely any questions, I am one of those guys who make YouTube videos who actually get back to the people in the comments, especially if I see it. If I'm taking too long to respond, I probably didn't see it because I get mad notifications. So hit me up again, okay? Get my attention, all right? So see y'all in the next video. Peace.